My name is Ryan Joyner, originally from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Spent the last, 15 years now as a coach, several of those in the high school realm, St. Stanislaus and Bay St. Louis for 3 years. Won 3 state titles there as the head men's coach. Moved on to Ocean Springs High School where we lost in a state final. And then spent the last 6 years, 5.5 years really, at East Central Community College where we took a program, struggled traditionally, and then moved the team throughout the postseason for those 5 years. Had a team ranked in the number 2 in the nation in 2020, 2021. I've been playing, been around the soccer game for a long time on the coast, very familiar with this place, this area. Love the recruiting area, love the geographic area of being able to come home, and excited about the process and future for us. We're a team that's got a good mixture of freshmen and sophomores. The girls are they're having to learn a lot. We're putting a lot of different systems in, trying to make sure that we've challenged them every day. It's a big thing for us to make sure that we're teaching and not just putting them in unfamiliar situations. The goal for us is make the postseason this year, see if we can get in that top 7, push this program back to where it needs to be in year 1. And then after that, it's 1-game series from then. So we have to really continue to do what me and Quentin expect them to do every day. And that's work hard, put their heads down, watch film, get themselves physically fit and mentally ready to play in the most challenging league in the U.S. It'll be a variety of styles. Obviously, we started out scoring goals this year, which is a big turnaround from last season. We think we play exciting soccer. We want the ball, we want possession, but we're not scared to be a counter-attacking team that sits in, defends. But we want to entertain people with results, not just with how the game's played. I mean, it's important for the score to be 1-0 at the end of the game, or it can be 5-4 at the end of the game. But we're going to have a group of girls that really put in a shift, put 90 minutes in, literally show our fans and our supporters that they're here to play for the team, and that's what it's all about. Returning keeper, Ailey Coleman's come in. She's battled some injuries over the last season and summer, but she's got tons of experience. Played in every game last year, every minute of every game. She's going to be a big part of what we do. She knows my expectations. I've known her since she was a teenager and done some lessons with her back when I was a high school coach. Leah Capiola is battling a little bit of injury right now, but we expect big things from her as soon as we get her healthy. She's a great shot stopper. Ailey's more comfortable with her feet, where Leah, we expect her to keep the ball out of the net at a higher save percentage probably. We've started this year in a couple different systems. Tiffany Beasley returns for us. When Tiffany's playing the best she can, she is one of the best defenders in our league, physically strong, loves to tackle, probably the best passer of the ball out of the back. We added Neve Ross in from Newcastle, England. She's come in and been a really bright spot. Named her co-captain after about 3 games this year. True leader, natural-born player, comfortable playing out of the back. Willing to do the dirty work for the team. On the outsides, we've got Annalise Hester, so AE will return, played in a lot of games last year, gained a lot of valuable experience. We're working on adding some attacking elements into her game, but she does all the small things right. She's such a good kid, always asking questions, willing to learn. Another freshman, Oslin Dawson, coming in. Oz has come in and surprised both myself and Coach Q about just what she wants to do. She wants to be a great player. She wants to focus on how to be an elite soccer player, because she did spend a lot of her high school career playing basketball as well. So she brings a physical element. You can tell that basketball background helps her. We just got to teach her how to play soccer in our system. Along those lines, we do have some other girls that will fit in there. So Katie Kraft can play anywhere. She's a midfielder. She's a defender. She'll end up playing right back for us a lot this year as well. And the same with Elisa Viquez. So Ellie can play right winger, right wing back, right back. Really has to work on her defending, but she isn't a full attacking defender for us. I feel like the midfield's probably one of the strongest parts of our team. We've got Lainey Cunningham back in. Once we get her fully healthy, we feel like she's a huge part of what we do. She's got the right mentality. Technically, she's working to improve some things, but she's tenacious. She works tirelessly, always asking questions, always wanting to improve. Amy Treminio, that's come in from Long Beach. Amy's probably playing a little out of position from where she's played in club and high school, but she has been our most consistent player over 5 games. Really excited about how she does things. She's got a big future here for this year. And then as we get into Valentina, Val is technically, gifted. Just a super left-footed player, can do a lot of good things with the ball at her feet, break lines of pressure. She'll provide assist. And then Sophia is a very similar player. Sophia is a right-footed midfielder that can play in the defensive midfield role. She's an attacking midfielder as well. We expect her to get going as the season moves forward as well. She's just got a lot to offer as far as how she sees the game in different areas. We'll start with Isabella Reynolds. So Bella's come in. She probably came in as a midfielder, which she plays a little bit for us, but the last couple games we've moved her up front. She was our player of the game against Meridian the other night. Bella's got a great motor. Bella's got a great heart for the game. She's a coach's daughter, so she knows what the expectations from us are. So we look to her scoring goals, providing assists. She's one that's going to just continue to blossom as she gets into the right system with us. With Kyla Smith, I think Kyla has been by far the biggest surprise for us. We knew Kyla could be really good, but Kyla scoring, I think, 5 goals at this point through preseason and exhibitions is a huge, not surprise, but she's done everything right. She wants to learn. Kyla is great in front of goal, and she makes all of her movements look at the highest level. Like, Kyla really, really does all the things right as far as a forward. We just got Addie Grace Barnard back. Addie is coming back off a meniscus tear, so she missed a lot of her senior season. So got to work on her getting fit, got to work on her getting the tactical side of our game back. But Addie is a big body. Addie's strong. She holds the ball up well. She'll score goals on set pieces. It was exciting to see her against Pensacola State the other night and actually give her a run out of minutes. And then our captain, Morgan Pickering, having Morgan return as a leader is most important. We've seen her the last couple of days in games without her that we missed her presence on the field, and not just from an athletic standpoint. She's a leader. Morgan is somebody the girls look up to. They look after her to make sure she's taken care of in games, but she's going to score a lot of goals in conference play. She's going to provide everything we need as a mentality monster, just going to be the leader that we need every day, and she's a blessing to have with our team. Mariana's come back. Really like the way she plays out wide. You wouldn't expect a ton out of her with her stature being a defender, but she's really good in wide areas defending. She's tireless. Like, she doesn't get tired. She's super fit. She does everything asked. She's playing right now with a bit of a broken nose, we think, but she'll be back in a couple days. But she is one that if we had 50 of her, we would take those players just to how they communicate, how they work, and their desire to put the team above themselves. Conference is even tougher. I've been in the league for a better part of 10 years, and I think this is the most competitive it's been. You know, there's 6 teams, I believe, right now, either ranked, receiving votes. I think they're all playing out-of-conference teams that are really going to show who we are as a conference. I think getting in that top 4 this year is going to take a lot of work. You know, your typical powers, Jones, Holmes, and Northwest have added themselves in there. Pearl River's good. 3 of the 4 semifinals last year all return a lot of players. So we're going to have to play well. But our goal, as we said, get in the top 7, make the postseason, and then once you get in a one-off game situation, you never know what can happen. You know, with overtime being eliminated from the JUCO world, it gives teams a chance to go in and defend a little tighter, which we'll have to do in conference. You can't concede goals and win games in our conference. Having Q back as a guy that I've known for, I guess, 6 or 7 years now has been awesome. He knows the college, he knows how I play, he knows how to recruit. You can drop Q in a session, sit back and watch, and the girls respond really well to him. I think me and him are a little bit of fire and ice, and where I can have a day where I'm really getting into the girls and he's going to calm them down, and vice versa. But his ability to teach how we want to play is invaluable. I mean, he's one of the best coaches in this league. He's a guy that's got a bright future and to continue to coach in this league. We're excited. You know, when I get on campus every day, I walk up to my office, see the turf field. We're the only school that has a soccer-specific turf field, which makes me excited. We don't get weather delays. We don't have to cancel games. Recruits walk on campus and immediately see what we have to offer in the athletic performance facility. Just a big part of what we have is how nice our campus is and the vision Dr. Graham has had and continues to have. And we're blessed to be able to come in every day and sit in a facility like the King Center and offer our players and student athletes a different experience than any other college in Mississippi.